In this video, we're going to talk about SoundHound AI, and it's just not another company with the initials AI in its company name. Now, since the beginning of the year, the stock is up roughly 140%, and the good news continues to come in. Recently, they disclosed that they have bought another conversational AI company called Amelia for $80 million. The company also reported Q2 revenue that came in slightly above analyst estimates. However, we have another situation where we have a company on the rise in which investors are questioning its valuation. As you can see, price has been range bound and stuck between weekly buyers at $3.75 and weekly sellers at $6. And so if you are into options, the best way to play this is via iron condors, as price will remain range bound until we get a breakout to the upside or to the downside. So before we look at higher time frames, let's actually look at the news regarding the purchase of this AI company. So SoundHound acquired again another conversational AI company, Amelia, for $80 million. On the news, the stock was higher. Again, SoundHound reported higher than expected second quarter revenue. SoundHound stock is falling roughly 3% in the news after rallying 21% after the announcement of this acquisition. Now, SoundHound AI reported that in 2025, Amelia is expected to generate over $45 million in recurring AI software revenue, plus other non-software revenues such as professional services and agent-related fees. Now, Amelia's commercial customers include Teva, which is a Israel-based generic drug maker giant, BNP Paribas, and a large French financial service company, and Fujitsu, which is Japanese based. Now, the company's sales jumped 54% versus the same period a year ago. That was slightly above analyst average estimates. The firm's adjusted EBITDA loss, however, rose to about $14 million versus $10 million in the second quarter of last year. SoundHound noted that in Q2 it had signed deals with two prominent coffee shop chains, multiple top global chains in the world. Additionally, an unnamed U.S. EV maker plans to start adding SoundHound's voice assistance in its vehicle. That should be another stock catalyst boost. Heading in today, the shares had dropped 60% in the last month, but again, stock is still up roughly 140%. Again, one thing you got to note is that valuation. The company has a huge price to sales ratio of 26 times. All right, so I promised that we would look at the higher time frames. This is the daily chart, and this is the weekly chart. And you can see where price has opportunity to move higher only if it can break through and close above this weekly sell level. I do have a couple of targets if that is the case. One at $8 and then one at $10, which is a round hole psychological number. That was where you had one of your most recent pivot highs or highs. That was established back in March. So let me know what you think. Does SoundHound AI have legs, or is it just another name with the AI in its company title? Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.